Hi everyone! Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel, Hybrided Jamaican-American Art, an art of cooking, power tools, and so much more. Today, I'll be showing you how I prepare chicken feet, yes, chicken feet, to add to Jamaican chicken soup that my Jamaican auntie taught me how to make. Now, you might have already seen videos of mine of me clipping the toenails off the chicken foot, which of course, because you do not want the toenails in your food. But in this video, you'll get to see me both how I cut off the toenails and how I season the chicken feet. So see, I just try and clip them off because you don't want the toenails in your food, but you don't want to take too much meat off either. And I have to admit, I never thought the day would come where I would actually enjoy chicken feet. But like I said, my Jamaican auntie taught me how to make the chicken soup, and I decided one day, let me try it with the chicken foot. And ever since then, I liked it. So as I'm finishing up, you can see, just make sure the toenails are off. And I'm going to wash them really well. I have to get the lemon juice and stuff to wash it with, but I'm going to wash them really well. And then I'll be seasoning them. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, now that my chicken feet are cleaned, I'll be seasoning them with my usual seasonings of onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, thyme leaves, and Maggi powder. So let me get started. Now, I have to admit, if you had told me, and look what I just found, so gotta make sure it's out. If you had told me before I went from asking me mother how to cook the Jamaican food to asking me auntie how to cook the Jamaican food, that I would be cooking and eating chicken feet, I have a sibling child who says stop the cap. That's exactly what I would have been saying. But my mother pointed out to me that I was always willing to try new foods. Even if I didn't like them, I would at least try them, which is a good thing. Whether it's food of your own culture, heritage, or of others, that's something that is good to do, just to be open-minded and try. You don't have to like it, just try it. So I added the onion powder and the garlic powder. So now I'm going to be adding black pepper. And again, those of you who have seen my cooking videos, at least with chicken, these are the seasonings that I normally use. Sometimes I'll include some and eliminate others and add others that I don't normally. And because they're chicken feet, do try and marinate the seasonings in really well. But you should do that with any. But again, some portions need more than others. So after black pepper, I'm adding in thyme leaves. I prefer fresh thyme over the ground thyme for like, depending on the chicken, but for something like this, for the soups, when seasoning the meat, I like to use the ground one. And then for the soup itself, that's when I like to use, the fresh one. And again, I try and do it evenly because you don't want some parts of your meat, the chicken, whatever, having this being overbearing of this kind of seasoning and then not having enough of that. So that's why I try and just marinate them really well. And now, last but not least, adding Maggi powder, which I didn't really know about Maggi powder until I started learning Haitian cooking, which again, there you go, benefit to learning different heritages, different cultures. But Maggi powder, not everybody wants it or uses it, but I like to use it now. So just really, really, really get in there. Okay. So scented soup, you don't need a whole bunch of seasoning, but you do need enough. Okay. So now that I've seasoned my chicken feet, I don't even know how many were in there. But it's enough for the Jamaican chicken soup that my Jamaican auntie taught me how to make. She didn't teach me the chicken part, but she taught me the Jamaican chicken soup. Thank you, auntie. Because even though your kid said that my mother was the better cook, they understood when I said she was, except for the Jamaican cooking, and then that's the time where you were the better cook. So I'm going to let this season for several hours. I prefer overnight. And then, by God's grace, I'll be back to make the chicken soup. And by God's grace, you'll be able to see me do it. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. And as I was saying, by God's grace, I'll be back, and so will you, to enjoy more Jamaican cooking and other aspects of high-blooded Jamaican-American art. Till next time.